Has anyone paid any mind or given any thought to the fact that law uses different definitions for our everyday common speech? Contract language is intentionally complex because it's designed to weaponize our dialect. And it's one of the most glaring indicators of mass indoctrination that we have. This is super important. Share this post like the wind, guys. Inverse meaning turns words into traps. So in contract language, the meaning of a common word is altered intentionally. Person does not mean human being. Consent means silence. May often means must. You agree is assumed at the moment you interact. Everyday language that we're taught in school is not the language of law, and yet we're bound by it, which is not a coincidence, rather a containment field that weaponizes our familiarity. They use obfuscation as control. The longer and more convoluted the sentence, the more compliance it can extract, which is exactly why most contracts are unreadable to the average person. So you're not dumb. It's just a language that was never designed to be read. It was designed to bind, not to be understood. The indoctrinated mind assumes complexity equals authority, so it surrenders. So we get the illusion of choice by using this reverse speak. The system pretends to offer freedom while removing it. Terms like opt-in, voluntary compliance, or terms and conditions, they act like open doors but lead down corridors to cages. Indoctrination teaches people to skim, click, and agree without questioning the structure that demands their agreement in the first place, which is exactly how words become spellcraft and ritual. Legal language is a modern form of spellcasting, and this is more than a cute metaphor. It's etymology. Spelling, cursive, petition, motion, summons, these are all ritual terms. Judges wear robes. Courts are temples of commerce. Language here summons reality, often at the cost of your rights. But if you call it what it is, you're seen as fringe or a heretic. So we get no true translation. One of the most sinister markers of indoctrination is how few people even know that contract language has a completely different dictionary. Black's Law Dictionary, for example, defines the operational meaning behind legal terms. But it's not taught in school, it's not a part of civics, and that omission is surgical, because it maintains the power gap between those inside it and those who are offered to it, which enforces illiteracy. People think they speak English, but we don't. Not really. We speak a dialect of domesticated consent, and the systems that rule them speak an entirely different tongue, hidden inside the same words. This linguistic bait and switch is the clearest sign that you're not dealing with an accident. You're dealing with a system that's built on trickery, enforced by our own misunderstandings. If language is the operating system, then contract language is the malware that mimics our tongue, uses our trust, and reroutes our rights into privileges and our existence into a product. We could take this further too, with how the language shows up in governments, oaths, corporate policies, birth certificates, and land use agreements, or so-called environmental regulations. Maybe another time, though. Has anyone